Oh, you roll your eyes at me all you want. I know you do it. Are we going? You should probably put that live too.
It is. It's all being recorded.
It's all being recorded.
Recording already.
All right, guys. So we are back with another episode of Forging Better Humans. We every time we do these, we have a little rule list that Isabel gives my guests and myself, and I have to be reminded not to do shit like this or shit like this or
Just get it out right
just get it all out like early, just to drive you guys crazy for the first part, or to get your attention while you're driving. Hopefully, you didn't hit anything. Most of these podcasts will be under 20 minutes, so we don't do Joe Rogan style podcasts. We just talked about that. So, but we've got another syndicate member in here. Matt McCullough is here. We're going to introduce him, go over that, talk about his company, his origins, how he found Iron Legion, some cool stuff like that. So we've had a lot of stuff going on this week here at Iron Legion, this week and last week. We've just had a lot of people coming through here. It's just been really, really, really busy. A lot of, I guess we could say pressure, like good pressures, bad pressures. We've got cool events coming up. We are heading into the High Rocks race, or not High Rocks. We're not a High Rocks affiliate. Can't say that. It's a Rocks race that we've got coming up next Saturday. So if you're hearing this before that and you're interested in seeing how you would fare in something like that, we're doing our own replication. It's not going to be identical. It's going to be our own replication of a similar style race. 10K worth of running with some obstacle work in between. Some pretty cool stuff. So we've got that coming up here on the horizon. I think we've got another event coming up in June. So stay tuned. We'll be talking about those types of things as we get closer as well. That said, let's just jump in with Matt. So he's one of our syndicate members here at Iron Legion. The cool thing about Matt that I always thought was funny was I think he was a member here for a year before I put it all together that your last name is actually McCullough.
Right.
And it's McCullough Water. So I've always heard of McCullough Water, so I feel like you're a pretty big brand, right? Like it's been around.
Good. We could do about 13 counties.
13 counties?
Yeah.
Okay. So I see their name and their logo a lot.
Right.
So, and again, it just I could not put the two together for some reason. And then all of a sudden it clicked and I was like, holy shit. It was the water filter.
Water filter. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the water filter went out. You're like, I have these things all the fucking time on my truck.
Right.
And I was like, well, now I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in the meantime, got to know you as a good athlete. You've got a gymnastics background.
Gymnastics, yep.
Yep. And then we have a similar eating style. We've kind of vibe on the carnivore thing a little bit here and there. So if you want to kind of jump in on that, some of your athletic background, like what brought you into Iron Legion, and then we can talk about business type stuff too.
I like structure with my workouts. I was going to the gym for a while, just like a local weightlifting area, and it's hard for me to get motivated that way. So I kind of wanted it to be more of a group situation, structured, and
Yeah.
so I don't know, I just did some research and found you guys. But that was what I was used to with gymnastics. It was real structured. I did that 7 days a week.
Talk about gymnastics. How long did you do that?
I did it.
Because you don't get, I don't mean it the wrong way. I did gymnastics too when I was younger. There's not a lot of men gymnasts.
it's not
You don't hear,
popular,
yeah. Especially here in Ocala. There's a lot, their
Florida in
balcony and
general
all
is
those,
not
yeah.
very big,
Yeah,
It's
not
just
for males.
Yeah, up north they have, in Florida, pretty much there's no gymnastics for girls or men really in high school or anything like that. But up
Right.
north they do some of it. But yeah, I started when I was 11, and went to 18 basically, and I got to elite level, traveling all over the country doing it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Was
So
it
I
ring work or what did you
I did
do?
all 7 events. So it was floor. Can't remember the order anymore. Floor, pommels, rings, vault, floor, high bar, and parallel bars.
Okay.
So I did them all. So I competed. I was national champ in California on the pommel horse. That was always my best event.
Oh, wow.
So it's a lot of people's hardest event, but I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I had the body, I think, physique for it. So,
Right.
Anyway.
We're still pretty shredded up here too.
What's that?
You're shredded here too.
Yeah.
Still.
Oh, when
yeah.
I get strict on the carnivore.
Yeah, when you're paying attention.
Yeah. When I'm here and I have relationship problems.
Oh, well, yeah, that's life,
Yeah,
man.
that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, so I was, got a lot of injuries still from it that I paid the price for. I broke fingers and
Okay.
had both my knees fixed and stuff like that from it.
So you were a true competitor, you leaned into it.
I
Yeah, you went all the way.
We traveled all over the country doing it, so. but took a toll on my body.
Did you go to college for it, or was it?
No, I pretty much stopped at high school.
At high school, okay.
Yeah, and then my father actually started the water business in '76, and then out of high school, I pretty much went right out of high school jumping on a route truck.
Okay.
So
Did he start that out in California, or did he start that here?
No, Ocala.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, he's from Pennsylvania. So my grandfather, his dad, had a water business up there.
Okay.
So the opportunity came down here for him to move down here with the I think it was Crystal Springs at the time. So
Okay.
he moved down here, and they offered him an area down here, Ocala, and then so he took that over, and basically went from '76, and he's still involved now, but I took it over probably in 2007 range, like that.
So you run and manage the whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's still involved, though. He helps me with the semi here and there, and he's real handy with painting, so he paints all the trucks. So
Oh,
every
cool.
truck you see out there, it says McCullough Water. My dad did that.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
The hands-on. I like that.
Yeah, so he likes that stuff, and he's a real good welder and stuff. He used to build. There was a company my uncle started. It was called McCullough Trailers.
Okay.
Semi flatbeds, all
Right.
aluminum trailers. So he used to do some of the work for that as well. So he learned how to weld and all that, and fabricate. So he's real good at all that kind of stuff. So he does all the work on the trucks if there's like welding and stuff to be done. So it's still family business,
No, that's really cool, man.
Yeah.
So the trailer thing's gone, or are they still?
Yeah, it's been gone a long time.
Okay, so it's all small water
since
now.
Like late '80s, I think. Early
Okay.
'90s, somewhere in there. But it's just strictly water now. We do water treatment too, like you said about the filter there.
Right.
So we do whole home water softeners and stuff like that. But the main business is bottled water, to your house or to your home delivery.
So like the office water, like the big 5-gallon things.
jugs.
Yeah, 5-gallon jugs.
Yeah. We have filter coolers as well. That basically it's a water cooler. It has no bottle on it. It just filters. Basically, what we have there, but it's actually looks like a water cooler.
Oh, yeah,
with
yeah.
Filters.
I've seen
We
those.
do quite a bit of that lately, so that's decent business for sure.
I just rubbed my beard on the
Yeah.
microwave. On the microwave, on the microphone.
Get a little scratch.
Yeah. So you have like, I know we were doing the install for the equipment in here, and you had some tools that could help us out. Like when you have hammer guns and stuff like that. Like what are you doing with those?
Well, my dad as well did this with remodel homes.
Okay.
So like my house, I just bought a house in Silver Meadows, and I pretty much gutted the interior of it. It had like interior walls in there. So I do a
So
lot
it's like
of
personal stuff.
Personal stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just a hobby that I like to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So my
Same.
house is tore apart right now, so I'm living there with my cats. I got 2 cats.
Yeah. And then all the way down to the studs.
All the way down to the studs in the living room, because they had built in '89, I'm sorry, '98. They put walls where there shouldn't be. So I had a cathedral ceiling, so I'm just gutting out all the interior of it to make it open. That people want.
Gotcha.
So I'll resell it probably in a couple years.
Yeah, when you brought in that big Hilti gun, I was like, that's a pretty big fucking gun for a water filter. Like,
No, that's not. I do keep it on the truck just in case I have to drill through some walls for running plumbing or something.
Oh,
like
lines
that.
and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
But
Yeah.
mostly what that's for is personal.
Yeah.
So I got a array of tools for sure. So if you ever
Right.
need anything, just let me know.
Oh, for sure.
I got plenty.
Always.
Yeah.
So you're training here, like, I know you train here. Like, how does that kind of trend towards your normal day-to-day life? Does it help? Does it
Oh yeah. For
help?
sure.
Yeah, get through the day a little bit better.
Oh
or-
yeah. Like this morning, I came in for the workout, and I used to work out probably about a year ago. I would work out like 3 in the morning at
Okay.
a regular gym,
Right.
and then I'd come in here later.
Yeah.
Do the 4 o'clock. So, but I do like the morning workout a lot better.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's a little hard with my scheduling, but I think I can make it work better right now for me.
Yeah.
To come in the morning, and then like right now, I feel real good from the workout this morning.
Yeah, we've got some hitters in the morning
Yeah,
that come in.
it
I
was a
mean,
good
business
workout for
owners and
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like most of our community leadership type guys are always here in the morning. And that was one thing when I was corporate too. Like I would get up at 3, drive to the gym and be there by 4:30 and get in my first workouts in because I wanted to get all that shit done.
Done, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might come back a little bit later, like noon, 1 o'clock, and then really hit some heavy stuff. But like my mornings, I always had to have something
Right.
to kick the day off
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
But yeah. When I saw you come in this morning, I was like, oh, there's a time shift that can
Yeah,
help. Yeah, that's cool.
Not really time shift on my end. It's just the afternoons for me running the business can do something comes up all the time.
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
get
this
it
morning,
knocked
I
out.
had my phone with me because in case somebody calls out or something, I got to rearrange some stuff. So
Yeah.
I can't always. Might have to jump out once in a while, but
Right.
I think the morning workout will definitely be what I enjoy more.
Right.
And like you said, the class. I like the class.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good people.
And you're competitive as hell too, man. When you're in there, like it's pushing people.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, I mean, that's my gymnastics days. We had a real tight group there. Obviously, it's the same people.
Yeah.
We did. Basically, we'd go Monday, Tuesday, right after high school. Right after my school, I would go at 5 to 9, so 4 hours.
Every day?
Yeah, 5 days a week, and then Saturday we'd go in from 9 to 12, and then hit the beach. Because I went. All my gymnastics was done down in Sarasota.
Oh, okay.
So my parents actually moved me down there for the better gym.
Right.
Because I used to a place up in Gainesville, but it wasn't competitive enough. So
Right.
my dad's a real competitive guy, so he wanted to make sure I.
That helps.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we basically my aunt lived down there, so I stayed with her, and I went to high school and everything down in Sarasota.
Oh, cool.
So then but pretty much my life was that.
Is that gym still in existence or?
No, it's called Culbertson's down there, so it was pretty elite.
Yeah.
Had some really good people. Like I said, we traveled everywhere doing it, so they found the best gym in the area.
Yeah.
Within range a little bit, and then I also did track and field for a couple of years of high school. I had to kind of like get out of that because I didn't want to get hurt doing certain things.
Right.
Because my
Not for your
gymnastics
gymnastics
was
deal.
they always wanted me to be on the because I was probably double my size when I was fully competitive.
Right.
And so I always had the football people wanted me to play and stuff. I just couldn't get injured.
Right.
I didn't want to twist an ankle or something like that.
You were too good at one sport to be dicking around in another. Yeah.
Although football might have made me more money.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot more money on the line for sure.
Gymnastics really don't go anywhere.
No.
You hit a plateau there.
It's a really good base. I'd say gymnastics is probably one of the best athletic bases you can get. I mean, because it trends really well into Olympic weightlifting or powerlifting or any CrossFit or any of those types of things. Like, it's such a good backbone for all that. Learning how to use your body in space like that. It's such a cool. Yeah, I think that's kind of how I was able to get better at certain sports too because of that gymnastics background. Like, that type of stuff helps a lot. Ring work too. Like the first time I went to a CrossFit gym, like an official CrossFit gym, and we had their muscle up day. And I remember everybody in the gym just whispering about muscle ups. Now we're talking, 2008, 2009, somewhere in there. Muscle up, muscle up, muscle up. I'm like, what the fuck is this muscle up? And everybody was just stressing about it. We're going to talk about it. It was on the board.
Right.
And they all knew what it was. I didn't know what it was.
Right.
And then the dude goes up in the rings. And I'm waiting for this magical fucking trick.
Right.
I'm like waiting for him to do something. And then he comes back down and it's like, now and he starts explaining how he got up in the rings. And I was like, I didn't really know it had a name. I thought it was just get in the fucking rings. That's how you get in the rings.
Yeah, you get up that way. Yeah,
just get up there, and then now we're gonna do
Right.
these things,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Then you'd had a series of stuff you worked from, but in CrossFit it was such a big fucking magical deal. So it was just.
right.
I remember standing there just waiting and looking around at everybody, like waiting for is he gonna fucking flip upside down? Is he gonna do a plant? Like, what is he gonna? Oh, that's what we're all worried about.
That's what we're doing. I kind of thought the same thing here. It's like,
Yeah.
because I never, a muscle up is just getting up on the ring.
Yeah, you're just
Or
getting
even
in the fucking
even the
ring.
high bar, just getting up on the bar.
Yeah.
That's just kind of what it is. Obviously I can't do what I used
But
to be able
it
to
didn't
do.
have that like level of stress to it when you're in gymnastics. That's how you started.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's where all the work started. But I always thought that was funny. They didn't like me that day because it was just like bloop bloop. All right, let's keep doing these. So like I can do these all fucking day
Right,
long.
right.
Like, these are fine.
Yeah,
So-
my big wish was I would have just kept doing something after that.
Isn't that always the case?
Yeah, that's the case. So
Life has a way of railing you. Like
Right.
yeah.
So I was 18 in 95. I graduated in 95, 18. And then I probably didn't really work out until serious workout until pretty much when I came here.
Yeah. Oh really?
Yeah. I mean, I'd work out here. I'd go to the Planet Fitness here and there. I didn't really stay. I'm probably when I came here, I was going pretty consistent for about 6 months to like a Planet Fitness.
Right.
So, but.
Did you come straight out of gymnastics and right into the water business, or what did you?
Yeah, I even got out of high school like a couple weeks early.
Just stepped out, went right into
And my
it.
dad, at the time, we had a driver quit or something like that, or he had a driver quit. So I basically went right from that to water delivery. So I had Michigan interested in like a scholarship and stuff. So,
Oh, cool.
So if I didn't have the water business, I probably would have had, obviously, moved on that direction, more of a college thing, but
Could have been fun.
could have been fun, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause we did a lot of gymnastics meets there. It was a pretty common one going to Ann Arbor.
Yeah, that's a cool town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always got to get on that little plane to get there, but.
Yeah, I was born in Detroit. So I know Ann Arbor well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really cool town.
So we did a lot of gymnastics meets at the University of Michigan. There.
Yeah. It's a cool school.
Yeah. So anyway, so yeah, it could have been a different avenue for me, but yeah, regret was not to do it. But I think with gymnastics, as much as I did it consistently and stuff, my metabolism kind of
Just
works all the time.
it locked in.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I've never been. I would consider myself fat, but I was definitely out of shape for sure. But
Well, it don't take you long to get ripped up. As soon as you get it back in here and you get serious, like.
I'm that way. If I do it, I do it.
Yeah.
If I'm going to be here, I'm going to do it. And then, and the diet helped. I really did a lot of research on that. The carnivore. I'm not exactly carnivore right now. But I do eat mostly meat.
Well, yeah. What's that look like for a day, if you don't
right
mind?
now, I mean, I have a ribeye almost every day because I like a lot of fat, meat fat.
That's your energy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's essentially your carbohydrate on
carbohydrates.
carnivore.
And then
Yeah.
I do. Right now, I'm probably only doing maybe like 6 to 8 eggs at the same time. When I'm strict and I want to really rip and build, I do almost 4,500 calories in a day.
Right.
It's all meat and
fat.
Meat and fat and eggs.
Yep.
So I'll go through, which some of your people around here know how many eggs I
Oh yeah.
go through. And I'd get into the 16 eggs a day.
Yeah.
But I'd make, so I would do pretty much a steak and eggs in the morning, so it'd be 6 eggs, and then at night I would do the same thing. But during the day I make ground beef egg mixture. So usually I do 2 pounds. Basically, for every pound of meat, I put 6 eggs in there. So I'll do 2 pounds at a time. I would eat a pound of that a day. So it's basically a pound of beef with eggs.
So
I'm
you're weighing and measuring too.
Just that.
Yeah.
Just that. But I don't count calories or macros, whatever you want.
Right. You just eat till you're full or eat what you need. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're really into the carnivore, they get to eat to satiety, or what do they call it?
Sustain.
Different.
Sustainability,
Anyway,
or whatever it
basically,
is.
until you're not hungry anymore.
Right.
They kind of mimic it, kind of like an animal. They eat and they stop eating. They leave food on the plate.
Eat what they need.
Yeah, eat what they need. So it definitely changes. I mean, if you're strict carnivore, there's definitely stuff that happens to you that, all the research I've done, it happens.
Right.
It's one thing that I've researched, and your body, you can tell that happens. Like, you get more clear and don't need as much sleep. It's just kind of different things.
It is a cleaner way of eating.
Yeah, it's definitely
I always liked it when I'm doing it. I just like I was telling you right before we got on the podcast, when I tried to be strict with it and I'm trying to count everything and measure everything, I just seemed like I was so far off on the fat numbers all the time. But if I looked at my normal diet, I'm probably off on my carbohydrate numbers too. So like there's probably not that big of a difference. But I would say that most of my eating style is more of a carnivore base anyway, because just heavy protein and lots of meat, lots of fats. I always make the joke, like we have the running black market egg trade here at Iron Legion for some reason on the sawhorses. Like people just pile eggs over there. There's I think there's 3 or 4 different people who do it, and I don't know how it all works. But they'll offer it to me, and I'm like, your fucking chickens can't keep up with my eggs. Like, that's just not...
10 dozen at a time. I got a guy that gives me 10 dozen.
Yeah, you got to... Yeah. I would wipe out everybody's little black market trade over here. Like, I want to make sure everybody gets their eggs.
Sure. I was trying to get, like, a couple here and there, because I was having in the wintertime. Yeah. It's a little harder for them to lay eggs, I guess, from what I've heard, so...
Is that
true? The problem is I need a lot of chickens.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, it goes down,
down a lot.
So I got to...
Because they're cold?
I got to look around, yeah.
Yeah, they kind of not like hibernate, but they'll kind of slow down production.
We need to get some fucking heaters out there to keep them bitches laying, right?
I have 8, and it'll go down to 2 eggs a day, 2, 3 eggs a day.
Oh yeah, that's not sustainable.
No.
8 chickens, 2 eggs a day. No.
That's why I don't have chickens.
That'd be too much. It's like me not making eggs. I'm making chicken breast tonight. Figure it out.
So sometimes I'll have to hit Sam's or something. They got pasture. I won't eat an egg. I'm more picky about my egg than anything, really.
Yeah.
I will not do an egg that's not pasture raised.
Okay.
So even at a store, if I go, I'm not how pasture raised they are at a store, but it's got to say pasture raised. I don't do cage free. That's kind of bogus.
Kind
to
of
me.
bullshit. Yeah.
So the egg, and then my meat most of the time, right now, most of my meat I get at Earth Fair.
Okay.
It's all grass fed in New Zealand.
Yep, I was gonna say Australia or New Zealand.
I
Seems
think
like
it-
that's
or
where it's all
Australia, I
comes
think
from.
you might
Yeah.
be right, yeah.
Yeah.
Now almost all lamb comes from, and that's almost all grass fed. It comes
Yeah.
from New Zealand.
Right.
So I'll do lamb too because it's pretty fat.
I love it, man.
Yeah, I love it too.
Yeah, New Zealand. When I was in New Zealand, that's all I ate every day.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, it's fat and tastes good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Yep, the
Especially
fattier
with
the
cuts.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really do a lot of. I really don't do a lot of chicken. I don't really do a lot of seafood. Here and there I will, but it's most like if I'm at a restaurant or
Same.
something. Yeah.
Yep.
And then like
If I have
order,
my
like
choice.
a burger or something like that, no bun.
Yeah.
I cheat here and there, but not too much.
Yeah, I'll swap the bun for a beer. I just kind of balance that shit out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
bread in a bottle.
That's right. Just balance it out the best way I can. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if I drink it, usually like a vodka soda.
Yeah.
No carb,
Yep.
So,
Smart.
Or tequila soda or something like that.
Yeah.
With a little lime maybe or something, but
Not very often. Yeah.
Not very often. I'm more often than I was. I mean, I went almost 2 years with no alcohol and no caffeine. That's the other thing with carnivore is your energy is pretty much
You don't need the caffeine.
neutral.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, when I was strict on it.
You're
Yeah.
just basic. I wake up. I never needed anything to go to the gym. I still don't do that. I don't do any pre-workout stuff. I don't do any powdered protein. Maybe occasionally I will, but very rare.
Yeah, I
I'm
use it to
getting
fill
all
in the gaps.
protein I need from meat
As you should.
and eggs.
Yeah.
One ingredient. That's probably the best thing if every American would just buy a single ingredient food.
Yep.
Get away from the center. That's what they always say. Stay on the outside of the store.
Yep.
You start getting the inside. That's where all the box stuff is.
Processed garbage.
Yeah. So
All the stuff that can sneak in there.
I'm still pretty strict with that kind of stuff, But I will, occasionally I'll have some bread or something if I'm out or whatever. I can't be antisocial.
No,
To
I've
a
just
point.
found that when it comes to breads, like I like the craze the sourdough craze, like Isabel's a
Yeah.
part of, and people are starting to make their own breads now. Now you're more in control of the ingredients.
Right, for sure.
You're down to what, 3 or 4 ingredients in a sourdough bread versus
One of them's water.
You should make an egg
one's
bread.
water. Yeah. Versus you look at a bag of bread from Publix, it's like,
Right.
fuck, it's
Right.
like 56 different things in there. You're like, why is that a thing?
Well, you can go on. I've made all kinds of stuff. I've made crepes. I've made cheesecakes. I make hamburger bun. All carnivore.
Okay,
Yeah, as long as you're willing to go carnivore with a little dairy, which is like cream cheese,
right.
you can make all kinds. I can make an awesome cheesecake with 0 carb.
You
me.
might need to kick that
Now
recipe over to me.
now
I'd like that.
The weird thing on it is a little bit is when you're strict carnivore, you do change your taste buds.
Yeah,
Like when I was strict carnivore, I could have nothing sweet.
right.
So it was good to me at the time.
Slice of cheesecake with like a little half a thing of blood on it.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah,
Like that
yeah.
kind of palate change.
There's some cheating. Some people do they'll use raw honey.
Yeah.
Which kind of gets off the carnivore a little bit to me, and I would do that occasionally. Put some raw honey in there. That gives a little sweetness, natural.
And if it's local, it
raw,
helps with
raw,
a lot of things. Yeah.
raw honey. So that'll give you a little thing. But if somebody like YouTube's carnivore recipes,
Right.
there's pretty much nothing out there that they can't come up
That's
with.
true. I've got a
Yeah.
couple books of that.
Yeah, so there's a couple ladies. Luna was one that she's got a cookbook, so I have that. And, you can pretty much go with all this stuff. You can make pastas. Basically, they take crepes that
Yep.
are 0 carb and they cut it into pasta, and you can have the same feel of having
Right.
that kind of stuff. If you're really into need to have spaghetti or something like that. I've always been pretty easy that way. I can eat the same thing every day.
Same.
My
Need more for the
favorite
calories.
food on the planet is a ribeye.
Right.
I can have a ribeye every day of
can't
my
beat
life.
it.
And everybody's like, how do you eat that every day? Well, it's candy.
Yeah, it's good.
I mean, I make that every day, and it's like, I can't wait to have it, I
Yeah.
use an air fryer. I
Yeah.
cook so many steaks, I can't sit there every day. So I use an air fryer. I got one that goes up to 450, which is, I spend a little more money on it, but I air fry my steak. I love it.
Oh,
and then
perfect.
I have a big torch,
Haven't tried that yet.
propane torch. I can burn the fat if I want to a little more.
Yeah. Make it a
Sear
little
up.
crunchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, but when like I said, if you're having steak that often, you got to have something that cooks it quick. So I can cook it out of frozen in about 20 minutes, but if it's not frozen, it's like 13 minutes.
Oh, it's not bad.
I got ribeye because I like it medium rare. So anyway, and then over easy eggs, and I'm good to go.
I'm good to go. I like it.
No dessert. I was doing a little bit of yogurt and stuff like that, Greek yogurt for a little while. There was some like blueberries, frozen blueberries in there for like just a dessert.
Right.
When I wasn't strict.
Still not bad for you.
No,
All
it's not.
really
It's not
good.
bad.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
all solid.
I'm
More
I'm not
natural.
as strict as I was. I could easily be strict. You know, just my personality. It doesn't bother me at all to be strict.
Right.
And I probably will because I just feel the best. That's the best I feel. And of course, the fat just comes off you.
Yeah.
Your body kind of finds it's where it should be. I think if somebody went carnivore, they wouldn't even really have to work out. A lot of the carnivore people don't.
Oh,
work
I
out.
agree. I've seen it.
Your body transforms into what it should be.
What it's supposed to do.
Yeah, and there's really only one meal that you could pretty much have your whole life and not need anything else is a ribeye.
Right.
Because
Has all the vitamins. All
yeah,
the. Yep.
yeah. You don't get C, but you don't need as much C when you're not having carbs. Carbs steals. You have to get into research, but I've watched all these podcasts about it. But so C you don't get a lot of. So everybody, there's always been comments that you'll get like scurvy or whatever they call it, but
right.
You don't. You
No, because you're eliminating other things.
For like 20 years,
mm-hmm.
and they're in excellent shape. I always thought it would be nice to find like a parent that would willing to put their kid on the carnivore right off the bat.
I was just gonna say that's the hardest part.
Like a badass motherfucker. Right?
Yeah.
They would have no fat, and they'd be the.
You would think I would have the ultimate test bed for that, but my kids reject everything that I fucking try to get them to eat.
Well, it's hard to. I think it's something you gotta like, as a baby, just.
This is it.
Yeah,
this is the only way we're gonna eat. Yeah, and then they meet their first friend, and then it goes, "Why am I not doing that?" Yeah.
So I do very little. I do fruit occasionally, not very much. I do almost zero vegetables.
Yeah.
So, but you have to go into research on that.
I'm fine with that. I don't like vegetables.
Yeah.
I didn't like them as a kid. Yeah.
You don't need them.
You don't need them.
Yeah, and there's stuff in them. If you start doing some research on that, lectins and stuff like that, you shouldn't really be eating. And,
yeah.
There's a reason it tastes bitter to you. It's the reason why a baby spits it right out.
Yeah, I don't want this.
Yeah, it's nature. If you get into that a little more, that it's more of a natural way to eat, is my opinion.
Well, I like it.
Yeah.
So we got on a little carnivore sidekick there. I like that. So if you guys have ever been interested in doing that, I do recommend it. If you're looking to try something different, you're stuck in a diet. That one I liked enough that I've actually adopted a lot of those habits into my normal whole food style. Mine's whole food with like a very heavy carnivore side to it. But yeah, so just wanted to take a minute, introduce your company. I guess we'll start wrapping that up. We want to keep this thing short. Nice little drive time podcast. That's what we want to have. So introduce you to some cool people, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. We'll probably have the rock race done by then. So we'll be talking about the rocks race and the results on that and how all that went. Again, if you're interested in racing with us next Saturday, the tickets and registration are still open, rocksraceocala.com. And we will catch you next week. Out.
Peace out.
Painless, right?
Yeah.
Just kind of sit there, shoot shit.
That
Yeah.
sounds good.
I like it.